Hey everybody, Nerds Make Sense back for another episode. I'm Josh,
And I'm Ted.
and for today's episode first, I just want to start off a little differently by saying thank you everyone for the support that you've given us through the first couple of videos, the views, the likes, the subscribes. We really do appreciate that, and please continue. We hope you're enjoying the journey with us so far. And we want to continue making, obviously, great content for you guys. And we hope that you share it with your friends who you think will like this. Even if you don't think they'll like it, please share. Just get us out there. And as for the subscribe button situation, it has been figured out. I guess we had to wait for YouTube to actually give us a subscribe button, but it's now up. So if you've watched the show before, you couldn't subscribe, you can subscribe now. So please don't hesitate to click that subscribe button. Remember also to hit the notification bell so that way you're notified as soon as our videos drop.
Don't miss out, dudes. It's pretty good.
Yeah. But the support has all through the first couple of videos has blown my mind. I was not expecting as much as what we've gotten, especially when my buddy Ted over here posted on his Facebook page.
Yeah, I got heck of good stuff. Yeah,
asking for story ideas. It was the responses blew my mind. But other than that, like I said, for the future of the channel, though, next couple of days, I will actually be creating a Facebook and a Twitter page, so that way we can keep in touch with you guys better, and you guys can keep in touch with us better, and we can kind of make sure everything's filtered into the right places. Also, we have the show itself has its own email account. It's simple, nerdsmakesense@yahoo.com. I'll even post it I'll put it up in the video so that way everybody can know it. Please send your feedback, send your suggestions. We're always looking for constructive criticism on what we can improve, and maybe even some little things that we need to stop doing, or things we need to do more. That kind of stuff. But please don't be afraid to submit topic ideas or just constructive criticism. Try to keep the negativity, though, down to a minimum. We want our channel to be open to positivity. We want that's the way we're going with this. We want this to be a community for people who are like-minded with us, and who just want to get together and talk about some of the same things that we do.
Yeah, no toxic comments. I mean, if you want to give us constructive criticism, you can. But, yeah, don't be, attacking each other or attacking us and stuff,
Yeah, please.
We're just beginners. We'll get it together sooner or later.
Yeah, we're still figuring this out much ourselves. As you can see, there have been changes that have been made to the channel already. We've got some artwork up, which is just to kind of get us started. But we will be making, further updates to the channel as the months go on. But other than that, I think that's about all I have to say about that. Is anything else you want to put in?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my couple of my friends that I know that I shared the video to, who watched it and everything. I know they tried to subscribe and they told me the subscribe button wasn't there, so hopefully you guys subscribe now. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, because I know I told a lot of people about it, and I know a lot of people are telling me they want to be on the show and when can they be on it. But we're gonna try to work on it now, so for when we can have people on the show, it'll be easier for us to plan it out.
Yeah.
We're just taking the first couple baby steps to get this stuff up and running.
Yeah, but we will be looking to have guests on the show with us, whether they be just regular people. Whether they be regular people, our friends, or heck, even in the future with fellow YouTubers, would be really awesome. But right now we are still getting our sea legs in this whole thing, so we're still trying to figure things out. But we will keep everybody up to date on what's going on. So for that, we're gonna move on to the bigger part of the episode. My Hero Academia. For those of you who don't know about the show, it takes place on an alternate Earth where superpowers are not uncommon. As a matter of fact, almost everybody has some form of ability. And to be a regular human being is actually the oddball. And I actually think my partner in crime over here could probably describe it just a little bit better than I can.
It's like comic books, but in anime. That's what it is. It's really cool. Superheroes. If you like superheroes, because I always love superheroes. I think that's why I like My Hero a lot. Because, I like Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff. The fighting is great. And then just adding superheroes in it is just like,
yeah,
take that, USA.
Yeah.
And just comes back with their own little superheroes.
Season 3 of My Hero just ended. And a lot of shit happened in season 3. Yeah. A lot of things changed for the characters and the way things are being done now. It started off with them going to training camp, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah, a training camp.
And then they got attacked. And it was to basically help them try to get an advantage on improving their powers and stuff. And then of course they were attacked by the League of Villains. Mm-hmm. Deku nearly broke his arms.
Oh yeah, I forgot what that guy's name was. The muscles.
He was like he could literally blow his muscles out of his body and just expand his muscle mass. Like almost as a more extreme version.
His name is muscular. Wow.
He's basically like a more extreme version of All Might.
Yeah, same thing as All Might. He can make himself stronger. He make his muscles bigger. That's why they call him muscular. Everything.
Yeah, and then of course after that they had to talk to the parents with everything that happened. Just to keep the kids in school.
Yeah,
and most of the parents were pretty okay with it because they decided to put them up in a dorm. Now that they're back in school for the next semester.
Yeah.
Although Midoriya's mother almost didn't let him come back.
Yeah.
It took a lot of convincing from both Izuku and All Might to get her to say yes, and she basically said on one condition that All Might, you have to take care of my son. I mean, if his ass dies, I'm coming for yours.
Yeah, and the mom has a lot of reason for it because when they got attacked at the training camp, kids got poisoned. I know.
Yeah,
they got poisoned, attacked, one kidnapped.
Yeah.
Kidnapped.
Midoriya, he destroyed his body parts.
Yeah, I think everything was broken. His arms, right?
His arms, his legs, and basically the doctor said that if he keeps going with the way he was with his arms, that he may lose the ability to use them altogether.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forgot what student was in a coma. I think he was the one who creates stuff.
Oh, Momo.
Yeah,
Momo.
Yeah. I think she was in a coma.
The hottest one in the show.
Momo.
Oh, why can't I think of her last name?
It's like simple too, I think. Well.
Yaoyorozu. Momo Yaoyorozu.
Yeah, Yaoyorozu. Yeah.
Yeah, she was in a coma for a while. But we also got to learn a lot about the resilience of the kids too, because even right after that, because while they were at training camp, of course, Bakugo gets kidnapped by the League of Villains. Mm-hmm. And it was Midoriya, Momo, Ida, and oh god, I'm not Todoroki. And then there was somebody else too that went with him, right?
Yeah, rock solid guy.
Yeah, I can't think of his name as my awesome partner over here.
It's so easy too. What was his name?
Is looking up his name.
Katsuki. I think it is Katsuki. Hold on, let me look it up. I think it is Katsuki. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, they try to save him.
Yeah, they went into the city, bought disguises, and were trying to not only find where he was being held, but tried to save him as well. And then at the same time, the actual pro heroes had their own plan set up to storm the building and take them. And of course, nothing really went.
Kirishima. Sorry.
Kirishima. Okay. Yeah.
What did I say? Kazuki? What? Katsuki?
Something like
It
that.
had a K in it. I was close. So many people I can't remember.
But yeah, so the heroes also had a plan to try and save him and everything. And of course, everything went awry with All Might basically using up the last of his ability. We got to meet All For One, who was the bad guy that has his uses his own quirk as his bad guy name. Which, kind of is a little unoriginal. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, but if you could take people's quirks and use it your own and put them in other people, I mean...
Yeah, and I mean, he is the original All For One.
Mm-hmm. He's the one who gave the person the power to, that All Might has today.
Yeah, he's basically responsible for One For All in the beginning. And
That'll suck as a villain. I created my own downfall. That sucks.
Well, I mean, he's not dead yet, so...
I know, but still... Like crap, dude. You gotta do one nice thing.
Yeah. But anyways, and that resulted, like I said, it resulted in All Might losing the last little bit of One For All that he had. And then, of course, the kids were relegated to dorms for the next semester. And we got to meet some pretty interesting characters after that with the provisional license exam. Which was an amazing set of episodes. I think the fight with what was his name? Something Orca.
Oh, Gang Orca, the
Gang
best
Orca.
hero
Oh
out.
God,
Gang
that was
my
awesome.
Dude. Yeah, his echolocation. I guess it's a little psychic power.
Yeah, and it was how he was able to basically disable Todoroki and the other dude that was wearing the one who could control the wind and shit. Mm-hmm. He's a minor character right now, so we're not even bothering with his name. But he basically immobilized them, but yet they were still able to use their quirks to almost immobilize Gang Orca and overpower him in a sense.
Yeah, they combined the fire and wind. Todoroki's fire and the guy's wind.
In an attempt to dry him out.
Make a fire spin, to control him.
Yep. And of course, they were two people that didn't get their provisional license. Of course, Bakugo didn't get his either. Yeah. You can imagine he wasn't happy about that. Especially the fact that Izuku Midoriya got his provisional license. And that fight between Bakugo and Midoriya was...
It's pretty badass.
It was awesome. Mm-hmm. It was basically a continuation of the fight that happened earlier in Season 1 when they had first joined UA. But it was a fight that had a little more meaning to it. With the fact of basically Bakugo opening up about his feelings of how,
everything has been going for him.
Yeah.
Since he got kidnapped.
That and basically ever since Izuku got his ability, he always felt that he was supposed to be number one. He was supposed to be the one that took over as the number one hero.
I don't think he thought that. I just think that he thought he was going to be the hero, not number one. He thought Bakugo is so high of himself. I'm gonna go out there and kill everybody. Even though he's a hero, he does say that he's gonna kill people. You're gonna blow him up, He just wanted to be the strongest. I don't think he wanted to be number one. I think he's still like All Might as number one. He wanted to be the big hero. Like
he wanted to overcome All Might eventually.
Yeah, but I don't think that he wanted to be the one. I think he just wanted to be the strongest.
And he does. He is beating himself up a little bit for the the fact that he's the reason that All Might used up the last of his power, and is now essentially quirkless again. Because I believe he said after he got out of the hospital that he basically can't even use his quirk to buff up his body anymore for longer than a few seconds. But I mean, there was definitely excuse me. There definitely was a lot of emotion going into that fight. That it's been pent up for a while between both of them. And I think Bakugo, basically when Midoriya had had enough of Bakugo's shit and realized, that Bakugo had always thought that, Midoriya had looked down on him. But Midoriya was basically like, no, you're wrong. I've always looked up to you. And basically proceeded to kick his ass in order to make him realize it. Although I think Bakugo still got the upper hand, even though Midoriya can now go to what is it, 8% of full power without, hurting himself. Mm-hmm. And we got to meet the big three, which was awesome. Mm-hmm. We didn't really get to see much from the other two, but what's his name? The guy that can teleport through matter and shit. Yeah. That fight with the entirety of Class 1A was epic. Mm-hmm. Just his ability to sit there and show everyone up. Mm-hmm.
With little effort too.
Yeah. And his ability allows him to essentially move through matter, but it takes away his ability to feel, see, hear, or it basically takes away all of his senses when he uses his ability. But he's trained himself, obviously he almost looks like an All Might clone. Yeah. So he's big physically, he's muscular, he's strong, and then of course, he's almost mastered his quirk. I'd say he's not quite fully there yet, but he's got such a handle on his quirk that he was able to, how many are in 1A? I think it's 15 to 20 people.
Oh damn, I don't know.
Something like that. But I mean, they were all working together, except for Bakugo and Todoroki, who didn't have their provisional license because it was required to do the hero work studies or whatever they're called. Mm-hmm. Which basically was being demonstrated by this fight. But I mean, everybody else was all there. You had Deku there, basically leading the way, and he was, the other guy was able to easily overcome all of them, and just beat them down.
Mm-hmm. That one hit, it didn't even take more than that.
Yeah, except for Deku. Took him a couple of hits to finally finish him off. And that's basically where season 3 is left off. Is the heroes going deeper into their training. And of course, you've got the League of Villains still sitting in the background. But there was a little bit of ominous. How would you say it? Ominism. We got a little bit from All for One at the very end, where he was talking about things to come, and it kind of gave us an impression that maybe what's his name with the hands all over him. He's got the fake hands and stuff, and he covers his face with a fake hand, but it kind of gives us the impression that maybe All for One is getting ready, has either passed down his ability to a successor, or is getting ready to pass it down at some point. And so what I wanted to ask you was, what do you think? Do you honestly think that I can't think of his name to save my life?
I'll figure it out.
But do you think that he is the successor that All for One was looking for, or do you think it's gonna end up going to someone else at some point?
I don't think it's a successor. I mean, I don't think he's gonna pass on his court or anything. He chose him to be the successor without the port. His port is. I don't think he's gonna pass down his court like All Might did. I think he just chose a successor. He already said he chose it. So it's like All Might chose Deku, but he gave him his court.
Right.
But I don't think he's gonna pass down his court to his disciple or his little. I just think that he trusts him. He likes his mindset and how he's gonna take over for him since he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Shigaraki, Tomura, Shigaraki.
And then his quirk is
Fucking eraser.
yeah.
Fucking Thanos snap.
Yeah. If he touches you, he can basically he can turn you into dust.
Mm-hmm.
Which we watched him do that to somebody, didn't we?
Yeah.
But I forget who it was. It might have been another villain though.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, but he showed it before. He just touched it in and just I forgot who he did. Yeah, he touched someone's armor and it broke. Yeah, but when he touches you, it's just done. You're just gonna get broke.
But yeah, I don't know about that. He really creeps me out.
Mm-hmm.
Like
he has that creep factor.
And I mean, I get he's supposed to have that. So I mean, I guess the voice actors have done a really good job of portraying that. But I mean, it's like he's kind of like one of those guys you read on the No Sleep or Let's Not Meet sections of Reddit. That's the best way I can kind of describe him. He's just, I mean, I don't know. I don't think he's a good leader, for one, because I think he gets a little too hot-headed.
I think he's a good leader now. I mean, he wasn't a good leader before. He said that himself. That's why when he went off and he found Deku at the mall, he asked him, like, what do I like? Why can't I be like? Why do people look at the hero killer and say, let's follow him, but they don't want to follow me? And it was just that his mind wasn't in it. I forgot what they said exactly. But he caught on to it, and he executed it because now he has other people coming to him now. And, he's not as hot-headed. You have to be clear. You can't get upset. I mean, you can get upset, but you just can't let that control you and then make you make things. So that's what he lacked. But now he has it under control. He's out there recruiting more people. When he sees something, he's like, nah, or he'll say, yeah. He's more matured, I guess you could say. But his quirk, disintegrating people, when you look at him, you might not think he's a boss, but,
Yeah, I mean, he looks really, really frail.
Yeah.
Almost, he definitely looks sickly. Because his skin is like this motley gray color. And of course, we never really see his face too much because he has these like fake hands that he uses as almost like his mask and his what would you call it? His uniform or his costume.
Yeah.
And he's got them all over his arm. He's got one on his I think he's got one on his head and on his face, and it's really really weird. But I'll tell you, one of the villains that I actually do like that he's recruited is the guy with the black and white suit, the one that always disagrees with himself.
Deadpool,
yeah, it's almost Deadpool like.
Yeah.
He's fucking hilarious. And then his quirk is he has the ability to make duplicates of himself. And I think it explained in one of the last few episodes exactly what happened to make him the way he is.
He made too many.
That he made too many duplicates, and then he couldn't. He honestly didn't know if he was the real one or not.
Yeah, and they all killed each other until he was the last one.
Yeah,
it made him like a saint. Like there was too many. His personality was split too many times.
Yeah, and so now he walks around with a literally a split personality. He's got he's got a dent in his head that would probably put that dent that All Might has in his chest to shame. But speaking of All Might, what future, if any, do you think he has?
I don't think he's gonna die.
You really think he's gonna die?
I think he's gonna die. I mean, I'm not saying this to be funny. I mean, I think he is gonna die because, he made that promise to Midoriya's mom that he'll protect her no matter what. I'm not saying he's gonna sacrifice himself for it, but I think there's gonna be a situation where he will step on. Maybe he will sacrifice. I just think he's gonna die.
You think it might be a situation where Midoriya gets into something a little bit over his head and screws up?
Midoriya might die, and then All Might jumps in front, takes a hit, and then he dies. Because
it's gonna be Piccolo all over again.
Yeah, I felt like All Might was gonna die once he said that. Once he used up all his power, I just knew he was gonna die.
It's gonna be Gohan and Piccolo all over again.
Yeah.
Chris Sabat, man, you just can't catch a break, can you, man?
Yeah, but this time he's no coming back.
You finally get a show where you are the big good guy that everybody wants to aspire to be, and then they take away your powers, and now we're pretty sure they're planning on killing you off for good. It's like, dude, oh man, the shit Chris puts up with.
Yeah. But I think he is gonna die. I don't know how. I can't think of anything on top of my head that might happen soon. But I think he's gonna die. And then because the thing about that is that I know that as much as Deku has progressed with his quirk, right? Mm-hmm. He hasn't progressed as a character. He's still overthinking, rushes into danger. He always gets hurt, no matter what. He can't stop hurting himself, even with control of 8% of his quirk.
Well, he didn't hurt himself though in that fight with Bakugo.
Yeah, he didn't, but he wasn't supposed. He wasn't supposed to do that. That's one of the things. He was only supposed to stay at what he had. Him going to 8%, he could have blew up. You don't know what could have happened to him.
Well, no, here's the thing. He even says it in the middle of the fight that, without realizing it, he had actually improved his body enough and his ability to handle the quirk from 5% to 8%.
Yeah, but that's still not character development. That's his power development.
No, I understand that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you see it from both ends of the spectrum. Mm-hmm. Because all of a sudden when he realizes that he can go to 8%, his reflexes increase, his speed increases, and Bakugo even comments on it. Like, all of a sudden, holy crap, Midoriya's faster. Where the hell did this come from?
Yeah.
How is he getting so much better? And that's one of the things that infuriates Bakugo so much about Midoriya is that, this kid who was quirkless, who always followed me around, who never left me alone, all of a sudden has this borrowed quirk, and now he's better than me? And he's continuing, as much as I get better, he's going even further? What the hell's up with that?
Yeah, but I this is why, but Deku has no character development compared to like some other anime. Think of, like Naruto. I know you haven't watched Naruto, but Naruto.
I watched a little bit of it.
Naruto had something inside of him that he didn't know, but he couldn't do anything about it. He was like, you can compare it like Deku and Naruto started at the same thing. They both, Naruto had something inside him that made him strong already, but he didn't know how to tap in. He didn't know that. So as going up, Naruto messed up. He couldn't get into the Ninja Academy. Deku, didn't have a quirk. He couldn't get into UA, but Naruto had steps to where he was learning how to do new things. And when he fought villains, he did hurt himself and he did defeat them. But with Deku, it's like he defeated the villain, then you can't fight no more. And then he got healed. Boom. He didn't learn from that. Can't fight no more. But Naruto, he fought somebody. He fought Zabuza and Haku, you know, with his little nine-tailed fox thing. He defeated Haku and everything. But Naruto's thinking of everything, it developed fast as he went on. You know, he was still the knucklehead ninja, but he still learned from everything.
I like that.
Yeah, that's what the knucklehead ninja. Yeah, but he still learned from everything, and he progressed as a character, even when he got an adult. But Deku, he's still, like, Deku from Season 3 and from Deku from Season 1 is still the same person.
Okay, you know what? I actually have to I have to disagree with you a little bit there, because I don't think he's completely the same person. You know, obviously he's still a lot. You know, his mindset is still very much the same. You know, he still wants to be as good, if not better, than All Might.
He wants to be All Might.
He wants to be All Might. Yeah,
That's not.
but his analytical thinking, how he's been able to, you know, sit there and watch all these heroes for all these years and learn what they can do, you know, that's come in handy a lot. But you know, you say he hasn't learned, but yet, you know, his first few days in UA, you know, what does he do? He knows he can't use all of his power when throwing the ball, because he'll destroy his arm. And he knows that Eraserhead will, you know, flunk him out like that. So what does he do? Instead of using everything in his arm to throw the ball, he uses one finger. Yes, it destroys his finger, but to me, that's thinking. You know, you can survive, you know, in a fight with one broken finger.
Yeah, but that's still to me power development. Because you can be good at your quirk. I mean, he has the best quirk out there. He just needs to learn how to control it. But like All Might
and
said,
he's slowly learning to do that.
He's slowly learning to do that, but he's still making the same mistake. Like,
but you also have to take into account that his body was never meant for a quirk in the first place. It never went through that change, because like it's suggested that it's very similar to like when the mutants in X-Men, when they first start to develop their powers. Their bodies go through a radical change in order to handle said power. Okay? Which is why a lot of people think that with All Might's developing the quirk to increase his muscle mass is what helped him so much in having the ability, in having One for All. But with the case with Izuku Midoriya is he never developed any quirk on his own.
Yeah.
So his body never went through any kind of transition in order to be able to take on a quirk. So he's having to train with like a regular human's body using a superhuman power. And so from the development that he's made shows me that he is not only developing his power, like you said, but he's also developing the knowledge of how to use said power and eventually master it. Now, I don't know if he's ever going to be able to use One for All at 100% without destroying a part of his body.
Yeah, but
I just don't think it's going to happen.
All that is still power development.
But I think it's also character development.
His character development would be him understanding that he can't be All Might now, that he should look.
And I think he's starting to do that, which is why he changed up his fighting style.
But no, he changed up his fighting style because he can't punch anymore. Because that was he did say that
he was trying to be too much like All Might,
and
All Might even called him out on it.
But that's the thing. How many seasons did that take?
It took 3.
How many times was he out about in the hospital? That's not character development. That's just him saying, I got all this power, I have to fight this person, or this person's gonna die. He even said when Bakugo got kidnapped that if he didn't do all that, maybe he could have saved Bakugo. And he could have if he wasn't handicapped. Him doing his powers and learning how to do his power, yeah, that's cool. That's power development. But as a character, if you was to take season 1 Bakugo, Deku, and season 3 Deku and take the quirk away, he's still the same person. Thinking wise.
But he wouldn't even be there.
I know, but thinking wise and personality wise, he has not matured.
But here's the thing, too. He's also been forced into several situations where he hasn't had a choice.
Has he been forced, or did he actually think and rush into it? Being forced and being rushed into it, same thing. Did they have to go save Bakugo?
No.
No.
What about when he was?
Did he have to fight Muscular?
There was no way for him to run away.
But did he have to fight?
Okay, you want him to die?
No, but did he have to fight?
Yes, he did have to fight. I think it was the only way they were going to survive that situation.
Did he have to? What else did he do? How else did he break his ring?
He unintentionally went like super ultra, with his power. He unintentionally did that, which is why his arms were just completely destroyed.
But with Deku, I feel like he has not progressed as long. I know a lot of people have said he has not progressed compared to like characters like Naruto, who has is basically in the same category.
I will admit that he hasn't progressed as some other characters in the show, like Bakugo or even Ida.
Yeah.
Ida progressed probably more than Midoriya has, but Midoriya has made progress as a character.
As power. I feel like he's progressed as controlling his power.
Power and character. Because he understands a little bit more the depth of his power.
Yeah, I'm telling you, because this is why I think All Might's going to die. Because when All Might dies, then he's going to switch. And then he's going to start changing mentally and thinking differently as a hero. But that's until All Might dies.
And, I'll agree with you on that one. I think a majority of his character development is going to be once All Might is out of the picture completely. Mm-hmm. Whether that's because All Might dies or because he just decides to, move on to something else, is a little beside the point. But I do agree that it will take All Might being out of the picture for him to make the most progress. But I don't think that's just going to completely stifle. Excuse me. I don't think that's going to completely stifle his progress either.
Yeah, but I don't see it. 'Cause he's still overthinking. I mean, yeah, he knows a lot about.
I don't think he overthinks it though, because he was the only one. If you remember in the last episode of season 3, when they were fighting, God, what's his name? One of the guy from the Big Three. Mm-hmm. He was the only one that was able to analyze the guy's attack strategy and be able to predict where he was going to come out of the ground. So I don't think he overthinks. Yes, he does a lot of thinking, and he may not always say the right things. Like, for example, when they had to do the save the city thing for the provisional hero license.
Oh yeah, but they're rookies, so that don't count.
Right. But I mean, he does. His thinking has saved the group. I don't know how many times already.
Yeah, but I still see season 1 Deku. Besides the power and everything, I still see season 1 Deku in season 3. His power can change, yeah, but he's been trained. They have to train their power. His power, he's gonna get control of his power sooner or later, anyways. That's how the story's gonna go. But I still see season 1 Deku in season 3. Yeah, when he fights, you'll see a different Deku because that's different because he's controlling his power. But when you see him as a character, there's not much progression as there is as you think.
Well, I mean,
he actually sits back after.
Okay, let me ask you this: is there a difference between Dragon Ball Goku and Dragon Ball Super Goku?
No.
Other than the fact that he's increased his power, how is it different?
Because there's no story for Goku. Goku just fights and kills people. That's all he wants to do.
But there's no character progression.
But there is character progression supposed to be.
No. There's power progression.
I know, but there's supposed to be. That's different. You can't compare Dragon Ball Z. That's completely different.
But that's one thing that everybody does is compare all these shows to Dragon Ball Z. Why? Because
but they don't compare the character to Goku. To you can't say, oh, Goku and Midoriya are the same. That's not.
No, they're not entirely
Midoriya's
the same.
Smart,
but I mean, you can't tell me they're also entirely different.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Goku is a boy who had no schooling, lives in the forest. You cannot compare him to a kid.
I think you've got your Goku blinders on a little bit.
No, you can't compare Midoriya to Goku. No way. There's no way you can.
So are you telling me there's no way you can compare Vegeta to Bakugo?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, then if you can make that comparison right there, you can absolutely make the same comparison with Goku and Midoriya.
So you're gonna say a boy raised in a forest with no knowledge or schooling, who can't even understand anything like that other than fighting and martial arts, to a boy who was raised in a city with parents in a school who learns. Thank you. That was it, everybody. Come back again. Thank you. You cannot compare
I'm sorry,
them.
but you can't. Yes, you can.
No, you can't. Then why didn't you answer me? Where's your answer, please? Please.
There's no character development.
But that's Goku. Goku is not supposed to change.
There's a little character development for both of them.
The Saiyans are born to become fighters, to fight, get stronger, kill, and take planets. Goku lost his memory, but instincts. Goku's supposed to get stronger. Everything. Yeah, things get thrown at him, but Goku was a kid. He didn't know anything. He was like, oh, people to fight. Let's go. Deku is like, oh, I want to be a hero. I want to be the best. But there's stuff that has to go as his character because he's a human being.
Okay.
Goku, till Super, is still the same person because that's Goku's character. You said it many times before that Goku is just the same old, same old. Goku don't care about his family. Deku cares about people.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, Deku cares about his mom.
You know, I will admit, I was wrong about Goku caring because he does care.
Oh, now he says it. He says it live on TV, but off the show, he won't say that.
He doesn't. I will agree with what Moscow X said a long time ago about how he does care about them, but he doesn't view them in the same way like Vegeta views his family. He sees them as, as more like close friends than he does, have a father-son relationship with Gohan or Goten. He plays with Pan. He even refers to himself, as Grandpa Goku, but I don't think he really understands that kind of a relationship. But no, I do admit that he does care. We've seen it countless times. We see his explosion of rage when Krillin is killed on Namek. We see his explosion of rage when Black admits to killing Chi-Chi and Goten.
I'm gonna save this clip for future. I'm telling you, he does not say this off the show. He does not say this. So I will admit, I'm the crazy one when I
said that he didn't care at all, I was wrong. I will admit that, but there are vast similarities, and this is getting back to the point. There are vast similarities between Midoriya and Goku.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, because as of right now, Midoriya strives to be like All Might, and I think he's starting to get away from that because he realizes he can't be All Might. He never will be, but that doesn't mean he's not going to strive to be the best. Because he even said it after the fight with Bakugo, that when Bakugo said that he was going to be better than him, he goes, well, okay, I'm going to train and be better than you.
Yeah,
and they go back and forth in the Goku-Vegeta-like relationship that they have with one another.
But that's a rivalry. That's not a Goku and Vegeta relationship. That's a rivalry.
And I guarantee you there are many people out there who would compare the rivalry similar to Goku and Vegeta.
But it won't be only a Goku and Vegeta. There's rivalries in everything. There's rivalries in every anime. But they're not going to be like Goku and Vegeta. Can you honestly say that
Naruto and Sasuke have a rivalry
and that could be
similar to Goku and Vegeta? They don't.
I feel like the rivalry between Bakugo and Deku is Naruto and Sasuke. More than Goku and Vegeta. I can see. So. I just compared them before we said this. Naruto and Sasuke is like Bakugo and Naruto. Naruto had nothing until the Nine-Tailed Fox. Sasuke had everything. Naruto loved the way Sasuke was. Oh my god, this is proving my point. Naruto looked at Sasuke and says, I want to be just like him or stronger.
And if we go back...
Sasuke had the Sharingan. Sasuke had the bloodline. Sasuke had everything. Sasuke can copy people. Bakugo is strong. He had the court. He got stronger. He became arrogant because he had the power. He wanted to kill people just like Sasuke was here. Sasuke's like, I have the Sharingan. I can do this. I can do that. You're Naruto. You can't beat me. Naruto built up and actually beat Sasuke, where we have 3 seasons and Deku still can't beat Bakugo.
But what you just said, is that not like another rivalry that we know of?
No, Goku.
It is Goku and Vegeta.
But they're more
Why?
similar to Naruto and Sasuke.
I don't think so.
Because Naruto was born in the village, had schooling. Goku was in the woods.
And I'm sorry, but
Goku had
Naruto's a
instinct.
slacker. He when it comes to his studies, he's a slacker.
But-
whereas Deku is not.
But the rivalry of them becoming stronger and fighting each other, that's Bakugo and Deku. That's not Goku and Naruto. That's not Goku and Naruto. Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're
Wait
gonna
till you
have
watch
to
Naruto. Wait till you we'll come back to this. Wait till he watches Naruto. He'll know. He don't know. He doesn't know Naruto.
I've watched a little bit of
He
Naruto,
hasn't seen
and
all of
I
it.
don't agree with you.
He hasn't
so
seen
far.
all of it, guys. He hasn't seen all of it. I've seen it all twice. English and the Japanese subs. It's more Naruto and Sasuke than Goku and everything.
I don't know. We're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one.
All right,
for
check
a while.
this out. Check this out. This is my checkmate. How many? I want you to name all the people who trained Goku.
Oh, all the people that train all of them.
All of them up to Super.
Okay, you've got Grandpa Gohan. Originally.
Actually, no. Let's do it like this. Let's see. Let's go from Dragon Ball to what's the 3rd season of Dragon Ball Z's arc? The Saiyan Saga. I mean, no, not Saiyan Saga. Stupid. Android Saga.
Something
Trunks
like
Saga. Okay, let's go to the Trunks Saga. Let's count up all his teachers.
that. Okay, he's got Grandpa Gohan, Master Roshi.
I'll help you. Korin.
Korin. And then he trains with Kami.
Kami, and who?
and
and you
Popo.
can say Popo. Mm-hmm.
Let's see, after that, King Kai. We can't count the Grand Kai because he's
not-
technically not canon.
Yeah. So that's 6 so far.
You said just up to.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
Okay. Can you count me how many people Deku's had? For 3 seasons?
All Might and Gran Torino.
There's one more.
There's one more.
His freaking teacher.
Oh well, I no. Here's the thing: I wouldn't necessarily count what
You don't count
Eraserhead has been doing as training like
Teaching
that.
him.
I think if anything, you want to go like that, you go with the guy who kicked his ass in the last episode of season 3.
No.
That's more like a teacher than anything else.
Okay, so 2. You want to go with 2? I was trying to help you with 3. So you're gonna say that from up to 3 seasons, Goku had 6 teachers, had more character
No, I
progression.
mean that's
had-
more than 6. That's more than 3 seasons for Goku
Okay, so
because he only had one master in
but
Dragon Ball
I had
Z.
to start him as a kid because I could start him as with 1 in King Kai.
Right.
That's already more character progression. For
But
that,
if you technically want to
wanna
do
call
what was it? I think Dragon Ball went for like 7 seasons.
Mm.
Was it something like that? 7 or 8 or something like that. And then over the course of that, he had 3 teachers. One we never even got to see.
Yeah, but Goku did more and grew more in that than Midoriya has. That's what I'm saying. You can't compare them like that. You can't compare them like that.
Yeah, but I mean, also too, Midoriya, like you said, he's going to school. It's a different setting.
Exactly.
But
There's
I mean,
a
here's the
different
thing.
say. Now you're agreeing.
But their relationship, here's the thing. What I'm mainly trying to get at is that Midoriya and Bakugo have a Goku and Vegeta-like relationship. Not a
regular rivalry.
Naruto and Sasuke.
Wait, I can't wait till you watch Naruto all the way. Because then you'll see it. Because then Naruto and Sasuke both went to the same ninja school. They both knew each other. They both are on the same team together. They both went against the same people together. They both acknowledge each other's powers. They both look down on each other and said, I'm going to be better than you. No, I'm always going to be better than you. They grew up.
But they also both paid attention to their teachers, whereas Bakugo doesn't pay attention to anyone because he thinks he's the best already.
But that's
As example, when he trained under Best Jeanist.
But that's out of a rivalry. Then I'm talking about each other. I haven't mentioned their teachers. I haven't mentioned teachers at all. Sasuke has only had one teacher. I'll mention the teacher. He only had Kakashi for half the time. That's just one. And he barely listened to Kakashi.
Yeah.
But they're more like that because in the setting and theme of the show, compared to each other with schools and everything, that's more Sasuke and Naruto than anything. Goku and Vegeta, they didn't go to school. I mean, Vegeta probably went to school. He knows how to talk. Goku didn't go to school.
Well, I mean, that's not entirely true because, I mean, he did
Training school. He didn't go to grade school. There you go.
But I mean, he was still taught other things too. You know, because I mean, take for example his training with Whis and Beerus and Super. He was taught a lot about manners.
Yeah.
Too, while he was training with Whis.
But he was already, how old was he, man?
Yeah, and I mean, but King Kai, he also taught him about manners. Look at the very first couple of episodes of Super when he introduces himself. Sure, he does it wrong, but at least he makes the attempt. So I mean, Goku's not a complete idiot, but he is more of a simpleton when it comes to that kind of thing. Whereas,
if you want to compare Deku to a simpleton, go ahead. But if you want,
but the whole thing stemmed from our original argument, which was, character progression. And Naruto, I know for a fact, had far more character progression than either Goku or Midoriya has had so far.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Deku don't have that.
Same thing with Sasuke. He had far more character progression. Why? But obviously because his show went longer.
But
so we haven't seen the full extent of what their character progression is going to be.
Yeah, but
But if you're going to compare it right now, the rivalry after, character progression so far, the rivalry is more similar to that of Goku and Vegeta.
No. Because if it was, then Deku would have beat Bakugo.
No, not true. Did Goku beat Vegeta the first time? No.
He sure did a pretty good while until he turned grade 8.
Okay, but he didn't beat him, did he?
Can Bakugo turn grade 8?
No, but he still beat Deku.
Yeah, but still.
He was still able to overcome Deku in the end.
That fight was just Bakugo.
And what was the first part of Goku and Vegeta's fight?
But still, till he turned grade 8?
There was Vegeta starting off showing his superior strength to Goku. Okay, then Goku whipped out the Kaioken, which evened up things and made it a little more back and forth. Okay,
yeah, and
then Goku launches the Kaioken the Kamehameha at Vegeta, gains a temporary advantage.
Yeah.
Temporary.
Yeah.
But then Vegeta later comes back with the Grade 8 form and nearly crushes every bone in Goku's body.
Before the Grade 8 form, that Bakugo beat him by then. That's not.
But the thing is that Vegeta still technically Vegeta still won that fight.
But still, yeah. But the whole
and the only reason he had to retreat and escape in the end was because that Goku had charged up a little bit of the Spirit Bomb, but was never able to use it, and then he was able to have his friends and his son help him.
I still don't think until you watch Naruto, you won't see it eye to eye. But me watching Dragon Ball Z and Naruto and comparing it to what season 3 is, Deku does not have other than learning how to control his quirk and learning the effects and learning what to do and what not to do with this quirk, him as a character, he's still lacking it. Everyone else, Bakugo has more progression because now he knows the whole in and out of All Might and Deku, and now he knows he's like, all right, well, I got to work harder because, Deku has all this power. But
hi, Vegeta.
Yeah, no. Vegeta still thinks he's better than Goku.
But he knew he had to work harder to overcome him.
Yeah.
Because Goku achieved Super Saiyan first.
Sasuke, when Naruto went Nine Tails, hello. You can't argue with me because you haven't seen that yet. But what I'm saying is that I think after All Might dies, back to the whole thing. When All Might dies, I feel like Deku is finally going to be like, all right, time to stop crying. Time to stop blowing my arms up. I got to actually sit here and do something because now my teacher's gone. My person I looked up to is gone. Yes, he lost his powers. He's still there. You can still say All Might is dead because, All Might lost his powers, But until that happens, until All Might dies, I feel like Deku's finally going to step up. And then he's finally you're going to see a change, Instead of seeing him just controlling his power, you're going to see him as a person change. Just like, the guy he fought. Look at his fucking name. What's his name?
Yeah, we need to know his name instead of just referring to him as that dude that...
Togata. You're going to see him as Togata. That's what you're going to see him. Togata is what Deku is going to be sooner or later. Togata. Skilled with his quirk. Even though it's so simple, he practiced and molded and shaped his own quirk. That's what character progression is. I read the manga, so you're gonna see that later. But you're gonna see.
That's a cheat.
You're gonna see. I just remembered that. You're gonna see an actual storyline of how Deku should have been, and what you're gonna see after that point. He's gonna change. That's what I'm trying to say. Right now, 3 seasons. Yeah, he got control of his core. Can go 8%. He's doing all these things. He learned shoot style. That's cool and all. Like I like that. I like shoot style. A lot of people don't like that. I like shoot style.
Yeah.
Shoot style is cool, but there's going to be a time where he's not going to cry no more. Unless, someone dies. I don't know about that. But, he's not going to cry no more.
He cries quite often
yeah,
for little things.
That's what I'm talking about. When he stops crying and, he doesn't second guess himself.
He's just an emotional guy. What do you say?
But, sooner or later it's going to stop. That's what I'm talking about. That'll be when he stops doing that, there's character breakdown. Then he's going to stop, when you think he's like, oh, he shouldn't do that, he's going to blow out his arms. Then he's going to be like, I know what I'm doing. And then you're going to see him, we're going to be like, whoa, my God, he didn't blow his arms up. He didn't break his legs. And then Bakugo is going to change, I don't know how Bakugo is going to change. I mean, we see it right now, but, he's more helping, he's like, hey, Deku,
Yeah, you definitely see a shift
in
personality.
Much. Yeah. What did he say? He told him he thinks too much. When he uses shoot style, and he was able to dodge it, right? That's what he said? Something like that,
yeah.
So then Bakugo never helped him before, So that's progression right there.
Yeah.
Helping him. But that's what I think is going to happen. Sooner or later, he's going to become this person that we know, like Togata. I hope it says that. My phone's screaming him. Togata. He's going to be like Togata. Because I think that's going to... We've seen how he should be as All Might. But Togata is what he should be now by his 3rd year.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you can absolutely say that Deku should be there already.
No, by his 3rd year. That's what.
Okay,
by his 3rd year.
By his 3rd year, yeah. Definitely.
Did I say right now? Yeah, I think it's the 3rd year because he's a 3rd year. Togata's a 3rd year.
Right, and he's still got one more year before he becomes a professional hero.
Yeah, and you also with that, you could also blame that. Not blame. He can't blame. With his character progression, he is on the side of, at first, as being a fan. They mention that a lot. They call him fanboy sometimes.
Yeah.
Of heroes. He gets the quirk. He's in this school. He's in this concentrated area. He's practicing. He blows his arm out. He can get kissed by an old lady and get healed, But until he's actually out there, you can see it during the training with
Gran Torino.
Not Gran Torino. With the schools, I forgot what it's called. Saving people. Oh yeah. Finding Gang Orca.
Yeah.
You'll see there that until he actually gets his feet wet in the actual serious thing, then he'll know. Because all up to now, unless he fights Muscular and the Nomu and I'm trying to think what else, Hero Killer, and all that.
Yeah, I wonder if he's gonna come back at all.
I feel like he is. They didn't kill him.
But
I feel like if they don't kill him, he ain't coming back.
Comes back. Here's the thing. I think now that All Might's gone, I think if he comes back, it might at first be, villainous, but I think he could develop into kind of like an anti-hero.
Yeah. A vigilante.
Well, I mean, technically I guess they're not vigilantes if they have licenses to do it. But yeah.
There's a manga of that called Vigilantes. It's
really?
A spin-off of My Hero.
And
okay. I didn't think about that until I just said it, but yeah, it's Vigilantes. I haven't read it. It looks cool. But But what I'm saying is that until, actually he gets on the field, when he gets his license, right, this is when they get to work with other heroes, right? Other than, like, before Gran Torino. Mm-hmm. That wasn't, like, actually... I mean, when the city got attacked, yeah, he worked with them. But, like, this is actually on the field doing hero stuff. Yeah. Until he sees that and he gets his feet wet, then he's going to start, oh, this is real. Because everything else that, besides the enemies, like the school stuff and everything and the school training, it was in a controlled area. Yes, it was a test, but at the end of it, he would have got healed up. But until, other than the 4 instances I mentioned, when he actually, lets that person down,
yeah,
then he's going to be like, I got to change. And that's when we're going to see it.
So, okay, if All Might does die, do you think Midoriya goes into some kind of depression?
Yeah. Compare, like, let me bring up Naruto again. When, spoilers, by the way. When, I won't say that. When someone close to Naruto dies, he goes into this depression, right? So I feel like if we're mirroring it both, he's already emotional. Like you say, he's an emotional kid. I mean, if anyone dies, anyone's gonna cry. Just look at everyone who, when All Might lost his power, he didn't die then, but
right? People
were crying and cheering and happy.
Oh yeah, and Midoriya was
I feel
his
like
eyes off.
There will be a moment, where I think it'll be like 2 or 3. I hope it's not 3 episodes. There'll be 2 episodes when it's just him in his room. His friends are gonna try to figure out what we can do, and then he's gonna. I don't know. There's gonna.
And then it would be Bakugo, be the one that would snap him out of it.
Stop being a little asshole, dude. It's over. He wouldn't want you to do this. He'd want you to smile on, and I am here. Dude, that would be so fresh if you said.
And yet I smile.
Yeah, dude, that would be so fresh, dude. I would be so fresh if after all that, right, and during his little emotional stage, something's getting attacked, right? He's like, we need you. All Might will be here. And then, he sneaks his attention. Then, bam, he hits whoever the hero is. And then it's like him in his stance in his like hero thing. He goes, I am here. And he's smiling and it cuts off. Dude, that would be so fresh. It's just like them saying their catchphrase. Like Naruto saying, believe it. It's just his catchphrase. Yeah.
And I threw a little King Ezekiel in from Walking Dead there.
Oh, yeah.
But yet I smile. I love that. It was so corny, but it was awesome. But yeah, that would definitely be cool to see him, be able to overcome that. And I definitely think he's going to have to overcome something similar like that.
Everyone's going to feel it because everyone grew up with All Might.
Oh yeah,
everyone's going to feel it.
But nobody's really admired All Might more than the way Deku and Bakugo have.
Yeah.
And I definitely think you'll see Bakugo feel it, but he'll be the one that realizes that Deku is become he's the one meant to.
Oh, check this out! I just thought of it. It's gonna be the reverse of when they fought recently in season 3, when Bakugo's the one feeling it, and Deku says, "I have to fight him." He's not gonna know any other way. Bakugo's gonna go to Deku and gonna provoke him, and Deku's probably gonna beat Bakugo. I'm just theory, it's probably not gonna happen. And then he's gonna realize that he got stronger, and he's gonna be like, "All Might was right," that he can do it without him being there. I can see that. That would be huge progression.
Yeah, I don't think that Bakugo's ever gonna stop trying to be better than Deku, but I think at some point he's gonna come to that. He's gonna come to that Vegeta realization that okay. He's meant to be far better than I am, but and he's gonna acquiesce to the fact that Deku is gonna be the greater hero, just as much as Vegeta realized in the Buu saga that Goku had just so far surpassed him, with the transformation of Super Saiyan 3, and it's just like. I definitely think there's going to be a similar realization at some point. But like I said, that hasn't stopped Vegeta from trying to be better. I don't think it's going to stop Bakugo from trying to be better than Deku, or at least pushing himself to be one of the best. But yeah, I definitely think there's going to have to be something that causes
a friction that pushes him to
that pushes him to overcome his little progression that he has had so far. I definitely agree with you on the fact that there hasn't been much in character progression, but there has been. some to a degree.
Yeah, because mostly when you see his progression, like for instance, I think it's like instant. I think you were gonna say it, but I think we stopped. But like when I said I wouldn't count it, but I guess we can count it for this one. When they're saving people at the recent school thing. What is that called, dude? The license exam?
Yeah, it was the preliminary or provisional license exam.
Okay, provisional license exam. When Midoriya, Deku, I'm just say Deku. When Deku gets there, he's like, "Oh man, this looks bad. Let me help you." And the guy's like, "Dude, you're not supposed to tell that to somebody." What the hell? So
I like that. You're not supposed to say something like that.
And then when he's like, "Oh, don't worry, we got it." We're gonna stop
saying that.
Yeah, we're gonna stop. Yeah, we're gonna stop seeing that, and he's gonna think that when he first gets there.
Yeah.
Then that's what I'm talking about. Other than being forced to be changed how he acts, then yeah. Yeah, but that was funny. He was like, "You're not supposed to say that, dude. I'm bleeding from my head. You didn't even ask me if I had a concussion. This looks bad."
I just told you my grandfather's buried in the row. Like, this looked bad? Are you kidding me, kid?
Yeah, but I will say that, My Hero is really good. I don't know. Some people don't like it. I mean, I don't know how.
I guess
some people say it's overrated.
But I mean, there's just people out there that don't like Marvel or DC, or I can understand their issues with DC. Some of the movies are
but
Aquaman looks pretty freaking good.
Say that for another video. but what I'm saying is that it has a lot of fighting like Dragon Ball Z, which I like. It has a story like Naruto. It has other stuff that incorporates it. And it has superheroes, so right now superheroes are the thing. Yeah. So they get thrown in here. So
definitely think they're taking advantage of the whole MCU.
Yeah, I don't think they would. Yeah.
To progress it.
Mm-hmm. So like, it's like something everyone like for instance, like when All Might fought Nomu and like went over his max thing, right? And then You Say Run was playing. It was like, if it hypes you up like that, I get hyped. Or one Detroit Smash, like that thing. Like when I get hyped up and you see Deku like and then it freeze frames and then it ends, dude, that's so cool. Like it's gonna be that anime that's always gonna one up somehow, and it does grab inspiration from a lot of animes too. Also, like and I think it's gonna stick around for a while. But I don't think it should go on forever.
Definitely. There has to be some kind of ending.
I don't think it should be a Naruto where it goes on for hella. I don't want to see hella filler. That's one thing about Naruto. There's too much filler.
Well, I don't think there has been, except for one episode in season 3.
Wait, I'm telling you. Wait till you watch it.
No. I understand about Naruto because I've heard your gripes about the filler before, and it was kind of the same thing with Dragon Ball Z for a long time, and of course we got some
that's
with
entertaining. We got fights,
but there hasn't been a whole lot of filler for My Hero.
Yeah,
they kept it on topic.
I think there's only been 2. I think there's only been 2.
Yeah, something like that. One, of course, in season 3 during the provisional license exam,
and there was something.
And they went back to the camp.
Yeah, and then I think there was another one, but I can't remember. I might be wrong. Maybe there's only one. But there has to be. I don't know what an end will look like for it. Like I can't really predict it, but I think it'll have to. I don't think it should go on too long because if
Deku loses his power at the end.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That would be so fucked up.
Yeah, I'll be like, dude, wow.
He went through all that just to lose his power.
Yeah, see, that would suck. I don't like.
Although I could see, if it does go on for.
If it goes on for when he's on his All Might and then he loses his power, then yeah, fuck it, why not?
But what I'm trying to get at is I can see if it goes on long enough and we actually get out past once they are professional heroes. And it goes into. I could see that the one kid from the camp that he saved. I could see him becoming his sidekick.
Oh yeah, what was his name? The little water squirter boy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it shouldn't stay on forever.
No, definitely, it's.
Look at Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z went on for a long time, and then it ended for a while. But I mean, it came back.
It wasn't, it wasn't like while it was on, it was terrible.
No. Yeah,
they did good things with it.
It ended at a good part. It was good. Super came back, after how many years? A long time. And even then, now it's still like, man, I don't want it to end, but it'll have to end sooner or later. Naruto ended sooner or later. I can't think of any other. Bleach ended sooner or later. One Piece is still going. That's never gonna end.
So do you have any shipping thoughts right now for certain characters?
I like how we went from like arguing. Now we're just gonna talk about shipping.
Oh, we got. You know what? If we're gonna do this, we gotta cover it at some point. You know, I mean, there's always some sort of shipping characters. You know, regardless of whatever series it is, regardless of where romance is in the series at all.
I gotta look up his name. Hold on. Go ahead, you keep talking.
Oh God, what's well, one I can almost call right now. Is Todoroki and Yaoyorozu.
Oh yeah.
I can see the relationship developing already.
I'm gonna say you're probably not gonna know this. Yuga Oyama. I had to look up his name. And Lydia. What do you want? Lita. What's it? How would you say his name? How'd you say his name? The Flash, the running boy.
Oh, Ida.
Yeah. Ida and Oyama. They're boys.
You think he's gay?
No, but but that episode when they came together and he sacrificed, it was so adorable. Like
that was awesome.
You go.
Now I can, okay. Now I understand what you're talking about.
But, Naval Laser, that's his name. Naval Laser.
I can definitely see him being gay, but no, I don't think Ito.
No, I don't think that's a joke. But if it happened, that whole scene. That was...
And I think everybody wants to see Midoriya and what's her name? Uravity. Uraka, there we go.
Yeah.
I think everybody wants to see them together at this point. I think everybody's just like,
oh shit, that wasn't. What the hell?
Can you just give it to us at this point?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. We already know it's gonna happen. Whether it happens off screen or whatever, just give it to us already. Damn it.
Yeah, I think that's not gonna happen till later either. Yeah, and then I don't know.
Oh, and that one girl from this is completely jumping off the topic again. The one girl from the League of Villains, the crazy bitch.
Oh yeah, my favorite. What's her name?
Who I didn't know that was her quirk.
I'm so mad.
I didn't know that was her quirk.
I'm so mad. I'm trying to look up her name, and I'm just
like, I thought her quirk was something else.
Fuck, dude, I'm so mad. Hold on, keep talking, dude. I'll find out.
But she can take the blood of others and then use it to transform into them.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is how the hell did she get Uraka's?
She got it from
the camp.
Yeah, the camp.
From the camp.
And she got frappies too. Remember, she cut her tongue.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, she cut her tongue. Yeah, she cut her tongue.
So now, how did she get this other girl's?
Himiko Toga. That's her name. I love Himiko Toga. Himiko.
She is crazy.
Yeah, she's crazy. Yeah.
Oh my god. I mean,
she likes Deku, right?
I've had I don't know why, but yeah. I mean, I've had some crazy ex-girlfriends, but holy crap.
My type of crazy. So you listeners out there,
I don't know if there's any type of crazy you should go with, but holy crap, this bitch is crazy. Yeah. And pardon my language.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then
but technically she's not real, so.
Talking about I'm trying to think of someone. I'm trying to see someone for Bakugo. I don't know, Bakugo. I feel like he's gonna give us like a nice person, like Froppy or something. I mean, I don't.
I can't see.
I'm not gonna
one
see it, but
just because
I'm just saying like someone nice like that. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we haven't seen them yet. I'm not saying them together exactly, but it's gonna be someone to counteract them, unless he gets with like, if we go like regular show and like Muscle Man gets with Muscle Girl and they're like the same person.
Well, I mean, we got to see what Bakugo's mother's like, and we kind of understand where the hell it comes from now.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't think of anyone. I don't mean You know what? My friend Manuel. Hi, Manuel. Thank you for watching this. My friend Manuel from work. He said that he seen like a little, on Pinterest, little art people did, and then he said it was a comic strip of what's his fucking name? The Invisible Girl and the dude with the tail, and they got together and had a kid, right? And then
what is he, half invisible?
no,
with
no,
a
no.
long tail?
This is what made me think. This is what made me like that's a good idea to ship them, right? So it was like a fake thing, comic strip, right? And the kid, the little girl, they had a girl, and it was visible. You could see him, right? And Deku's like, "Wow, you didn't get any of your parents' powers. That's crazy." And then he gets hit. He doesn't know what he gets hit by. And he goes, "Invisible tail."
That would be hilarious. That
And I was
would
like,
be
dude,
hilarious.
I hope they get together just for that pun. The invisible tail. That would be pretty funny. I can see them get together.
Yeah, I'll go with you on that one.
Yeah,
that would be hilarious.
Oh, dude,
but
what's my boy? Fucking.
I definitely think the easiest one to call, other than Midoriya and Araka, is probably Yaoyorozu and Todoroki.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just because you saw how you saw the relationship develop during when they were teamed up against Eraserhead.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen a little bit more of it since then. You know, you definitely see her thinking about him more often. I don't think he thinks about her, at least not openly that
He
way.
hasn't started thinking about anyone else till recently. Even it showed him when he was
he's
fighting.
definitely going through a
change.
a personality
That's
change.
that's good character progression for a short amount of time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know, he was like, I gotta beat my father, and then who cares about my father? Who is my father?
Yeah,
I got my own stuff.
He goes from his refusal to even use his firepower to now, making it his own and trying to, not necessarily be better than his father, but be a different person.
Yeah, someone completely, not his father at all.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to figure out who my boy Mineta is gonna be with. You know who they're talking about?
Is that the dude with the balls on his head?
Yeah, that man's been trying to get a girl since
Dude,
season
I
one.
think he's going to end up by himself.
That's not my boy Mineta. That boy spit game. No, but I feel like
Either that or he'll end up with what's her name from the support class.
Support class. The one who builds stuff?
Mm-hmm. The one who has the eyes.
The one that okay. The one that the one that blew it up recently, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember her name either. Yeah.
Blew up the lab and helped.
I feel like it's gonna be someone because he wants the hot girl. He wants you know what happened when he worked for Mount Lady or whoever the fuck he worked for. And, he didn't want to talk about that no more. So, he's not ready for that kind of crazy hot girl. But I feel like he's going to get someone polar opposite because that's how fate works. You're going to get someone. We all want the supermodel. We're going to get someone who's against what
about the girl with the headphone jacks?
Oh, yeah. See, I can see them together. Yeah. You know what?
She
that
would
makes
straighten
sense.
him out.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense because she's like the Misty to his Brock. Remember when they were trying to spy? She stuck her cord in the hole and electrocuted. Remember, and blinded him. Not electrocuted, but I think she blinded him first. Yeah, she's gonna. Yeah, that'll work. I can see that. Yeah, that'll be funny. Every time he sees a hot girl, she'll just with their earphone jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who would go with the alien chick. The alien chick and the that dude who grows limbs out of his body.
Oh yeah,
I can
see something like that, or even maybe even what's the electrocution dude?
Oh yeah, electrocute. Yeah, I forgot his name. Yeah, but we forgot.
There really isn't. I mean, the ratio of guys to girls in that class is not great.
Yeah, just like in for instance, again, bringing up Naruto. Naruto, everyone got with somebody, and then there was some people who didn't. There was a random person who came, and they were like, "Who the fuck is that?" And then they had to give a backstory for them. So there's other people. I feel like there's gonna be some people who have a relationship with someone from other school. Like I guess.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Other schools. Yeah. So, but those are the top ones I can think of on top of my head. I don't know who Froppy was gonna be. Froppy's my favorite. You can ship me and Froppy together. I love Froppy. I love Froppy. I don't care. I have a keychain.
I honestly think if Froppy were to end with if it would be somebody from 1A,
Yeah, see, I can't think of anyone.
well, I'm a little hesitant to say my idea. Ida.
Oh yeah, huh? I forgot about him too. I don't know who Eden. I don't know who Eden's gonna be with, but yeah, maybe.
I think if they were to end up with anybody from 1A, I think Ida and Froppy would be together.
They're the most smartest, level-headed people. Well,
Yeah, they're two. Yeah.
you know, even though
And they were, and if you remember right, when some of the students wanted to go help and try and find Bakugo, they were the ones that were the most adamant against it.
Yeah.
And when that episode after they had first moved into the dorms and Froppy
Froppy was
confront.
crying.
Oh my God, it was so sad.
Really. I'm gonna make that my ringtone now. Hold on.
I was close to tears myself on that one.
She's so adorable.
I was like, yeah. But yeah, she's definitely the cutest of the.
yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say cute look wise, but she's definitely the cutest personality
hold on,
of the group.
Hold on. This is my new ringtone. The ribbit.
Okay. Let's not go crazy right now. We're still recording.
That's gonna be my ringtone. Yeah, but I can see them together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we missing a girl? No, Visible Girl, Alien Girl, Froppy, Raka.
Headphone jacks.
Momo, headphone jacks.
And we really
I think
do
that's it.
apologize for not knowing all of their names.
Yeah, dude,
I mean, we've seen some other girls in the school from like 1B and some of the other classes, obviously. Or what's her name from the support class.
Yeah. We watched the show, I promise you.
Oh, trust me, yeah. That was one of the biggest reasons why we wanted to do an episode like this, because obviously season 3 just finished up and it's fresh in our mind. We definitely wanted to talk about this kind of stuff. Maybe not so much the shipping, but but everything else.
Yeah.
But I think we're getting pretty close to our time limit here.
All right, let's end it with this then.
Well, actually, I had one more question for you, and I don't know if you might call it insignificant or it just may not matter at all. But so Ida's brother was the original. What's his name?
I said it in my head right now, but
Ingenium.
Ingenium, yeah.
Ingenium, and of course he was paralyzed by the hero killer. Do you think he'll ever recover and retake the name Ingenium, or do you think it even matters?
I think it does matter, and I think that he's not. I think by the time, because I don't even think we even heard from him other than a little updates.
Yeah,
here.
we haven't.
I don't even know
heard
if he's
anything.
walking. I don't even know if he's even in rehabilitation.
Yeah.
But I think to the point when he actually does show progress and he's walking around, he's gonna see his brother take his name and make it new heights, and he's gonna be like, okay, yeah.
So you think he's gonna be the inspiration that keeps Ida going?
Yeah, my brother was this, my brother was that. I have to do my. I'm gonna say do my brother. I have to do what my brother. Talk about ships. He gotta do what my brother would do, and then he's gonna take the name to a whole new level. So I don't think he's gonna. I think he's just gonna. Idia's gonna be the person. I don't think it's gonna be a new one.
All right. Well, I think that's as good as any place to.
Hold up.
Oh, okay. All right.
So before we finish it off with, what do you think is gonna happen in the next season?
Ooh.
Season 4.
Season 4. Yeah, that's definitely a good question. I actually think we're going to get a lot in season 4. I think we're going to see, the Class 1A definitely coming together to not only overcome. God, I can't remember his name again. But they'll learn to overcome all the big three working together. They'll basically learn to
the big 1A.
they'll basically learn how to take on any situation, whether they're together or on their own. But I definitely think teamwork is going to play a huge factor. Because it has for the last 3 seasons, and I don't think they're going to take that away. Because you see every time that they're by themselves, eventually they're going to have to be able to support themselves by themselves, or have like a sidekick with them or something like that.
They all use teamwork, and sooner or later,
they're going to have to be able to stand on their own. But I definitely think that teamwork is going to continue to remain a big factor for as long as they're at UA. And then maybe even beyond. If the show goes that far, I don't know if it will, because it is called My Hero Academia, so it's definitely supposed to be more about them at school.
No, they can go to college.
that would be a good idea to continue the series.
Like Saved by the Bell.
Oh God.
Anyways,
Zach Morris is trash. No, but. I definitely think we could. Obviously, All for One is not done. I do see him coming back, and I see him being like the ultimate villain, whether it's in season 4 or season 5 or 6 or whatever.
20. Yeah.
He'll be the ultimate baddie that Midoriya has to take down in the end, and whether that requires Midoriya to sacrifice his life or sacrifice his power, or just simply be able to use his power to the full extent and overcome the big bad of the show. Is we'll have to wait and find out about that one. His name, the hero killer, Stain. It was Stain, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, I can definitely see him coming back, and eventually being, at first being. The bad guy, especially now that All Might is done.
Oh, yeah, he might. You know what? Sorry to cut you off. He might see the spark in Midoriya.
Well, he's already seen it in Midoriya.
Yeah. So,
he commented on that in their fight.
There's going to be a way, like, them fighting again, and he's going to see him do something, and he's going to be like, what am I doing? And he's going to help. Watch. Deku fight the bad guy.
Exactly. I think he'll become more of an anti-hero.
Yeah.
So he'll become something like...
That's pretty cool. I can't wait.
It'll be more like a Frieza Goku relationship almost during the Tournament of Power.
But what I think is gonna happen. A lot of people might hate me, but I always talk about this. Watch, you guys are gonna see it as we go on. That this is how I am. I feel like one of the kids are gonna die.
Oof.
I feel like one of the kids are gonna die because I feel like they. I thought I was really drinking water. Huh?
He's really going to town.
But I think when they introduced the big 3 in Togata, and how skilled he was and how much they boasted how good he is for being still in high school.
Oh, you know what? Now that you're saying
I feel like he's going to die.
I could see all 3 of them.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I don't know about all 3 of them.
Togata being the last one, and then he's so pissed he starts losing his control over his power.
Yeah. But I think because, like, if you think about it, I feel like, has anyone died or anything? No. Other than okay, well, we've seen people lose their courts because the cat gang. Oh, I forgot their name. The Wild Pussycats.
Yeah.
One of them lost. They took the dude One for All, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Took
All for One. All for One. All for One's the bad one.
All for One took her court, and she can't use it no more. So.
Yeah, so he now has it, which is why I think he's gonna, eventually.
Or someone has it. Does he have it on him? Or?
Well, he takes them in, but he can give it to anybody he wants.
But yeah, so he'd rather someone has it or.
Oh, I think he has it right now, and I think that may even be what helps him escape.
Yeah, but I think Togata's gonna kick the bucket because All Might lost his powers. All Might was the strongest. They're saying that you could tell that this person was supposed to be. I think they compared him. Right? They said that he could be the new number 1. I think they said that. And
they said he was basically most likely to be.
We can't have people succeed in anime even with that loss. I think he's going to rather die or, like you said, he's going to come back and take his quirk maybe, He's not gonna get it back. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I think one of the three, mostly Togata, because he looks like he's the top dog of the three. I think he's gonna kick the bucket, or someone's gonna kick the bucket. But I really think Togata's gonna kick the bucket.
Okay. Yeah. I
Power.
But I think that's definitely like a late season thing.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be like season 4, episode 1 dead.
No.
Yeah,
It'll either be like into season 4, beginning season 5 type deal. Mm-hmm. It'll be something that shakes everybody to their core.
Like, look at Genius. Is he dead?
I don't know.
I think he's dead.
I don't think we've seen anything.
I remember reading that part in the manga like a long time ago, and I was like, "Oh, dude, it's just a flesh wound." But when they showed it in the anime, yeah, he got a hole in him. So I don't know.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything from him since then.
Yeah, so I don't know.
So he may be the first casualty of this whole little war.
I liked him. I know a lot of people said his quirk was stupid, but think about it, everyone has clothes.
Yeah.
But that's what I think what's going to happen next. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I think someone will die.
Of course, yeah.
Someone will die. Thank you for watching, everybody. If you like us, please leave a like. Leave a comment down below. Do you think...
Yeah, please, tell us what you think. Yeah. We really, really do want to hear from you.
Yeah.
Even if it's just, hey, that was a great episode or something like that. But comment, like... subscribe.
Tell us what you want us to do. Tell us what you want.
Give us story ideas.
Yeah.
Like I said,
debate topics are good too.
Yeah. Yep. We definitely want to do more of those.
Yeah.
So please like, comment, subscribe. Remember to hit that notification bell so that way you can immediately know when a new episode drops. Or we might do little videos here and there. When we decide to reveal our faces to you guys who don't know them yet.
Yeah, we promise not every episode is going to be an hour. I promise you. We're getting a hold of it, guys. We're getting a hold of it.
We're getting a hold of everything. We're figuring it out. But we really do appreciate the support that you guys have given us so far. Mm-hmm. And like I said, throw us topics, throw us feedback. Mm-hmm. Just keep it positive.
And I'm looking at you, my friends, who know I'm talking. I'm not going to say anyone's real name. You know who I'm talking about. You guys leave comments here. Don't come and ask me. Leave a comment. Exactly. We can both see it. I'll answer it there.
You can you can leave a comment on the video itself. You can throw a comment up on our official YouTube page. Like I said, I'm going to have a Facebook and Twitter page up and running in the next couple of days. You can throw stuff at us there. So please come and find us. Give us your thoughts. Give us your suggestions. And until the next episode.
Adios.